Hello, today I want to demonstrate how I'm creating my thumbnails for YouTube here inside Photoshop. So let's go together into Photoshop and I will demonstrate how I'm using Photoshop, how I am using libraries and how I can minimize the time I'm working on thumbnails. So let's start. Okay, I'm here inside Photoshop and these two thumbnails over here are exported DPX files out of DaVinci Resolve. These files could also be some JPEGs, but I will export DPX files and I can open these two DPX files here inside Photoshop. And now you see I have my file over here. This is the first file and over there is my second file. And I want to have the file from here into the second file over there. And to do so, I will just select myself, and for this I go over to a quick selection tool, and here I can just press on select subject. And this is a rather okay selection and I have definitely to do something afterwards, but right now I'm just concentrating on the hair. So I go up on select and mask, and here I select the refine edge brush tool and I can just go around my hair, press on the K key, so I will see how there are more hairs coming out, and that's everything I do. The rest here at the fingers, because that's a difficult selection or a difficult thumbnail, this will be done afterwards in the mask. So I press on OK and now I can work on the mask. And for you to see it better, I switch to this view over there, and now I see on the right me working on the tablet on this Wacom Cintiq Pro 24, and up there here you see the screen. So let's go and let's start. Okay, I have the selection, the hair is fine, and now I can press on the mask icon, add mask, and the selection is becoming my mask. Okay, that's cool, but I have some problems over here and over there as well, and these problems I want to fix first. So I go to the brush tool, select my classic standard brush I'm using all the time, and just go in and paint in the fingers over here and also over there, so that there is really all of the information back I need. Yeah, like so. And now I go with the pen tool, because the pen tool is really accurate, and so I can just fix these problem areas over here. So just press on P or select the pen tool, check that you are working in the path mode, and I'm still on this layer because I want to have the pen or the path afterwards as a mask. So I just go roughly and loosely around the fingers, like so. And you see that the edge is a soft edge because the resolution, no, not the resolution, the frame rate of the video was so that it's now blurred, and I want to preserve the blurring. So go around like this, then press Command and Enter, and I have this as a selection. Now I can go to my brush again, go to black, and just brush in with full pressure everything I want to have black and masked, like so. Then deselect, Command D, pen again, so P, then I will just select this over here, enter. Now I did the shortcut, this was Option Backspace to fill this with black, like so. And over there I will just go in with the brush, make it a little bit smaller, and just brush this away. And don't overdo it right now, just go in and yeah, let's make a rough selection, because I will do the fine selection afterwards when I'm in the layout image or in the final layout. So right now it's just a little bit of brush work. Command or Option Backspace to fill this with the foreground color, in this case black. Then go down here, Command Enter, Option Backspace, Command D to deselect, then just go in, Option click here inside the fingers. I will definitely stay a little bit inside the fingers So just go over there. These things are looking a little bit creepy when you are this close here because of the movement. You don't see any nails. Is this okay? Shift click. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, and I will work on this when I have drag and drop this to the other image. So just take the move tool. I rename this. Move it upwards, wait a little bit, move it down, and just drop it here in. Okay, now I can decide where I want to drop myself, and I will drop it, or I will drop myself here on the right. And now I want to work on the background. So I will go to the background layer, then I will open my libraries panel, and inside my libraries panel, I have all my assets I need for this background, for my thumbnails. These are the assets I use every time. And to drag it into my image, I have to hold down the Option key, because then I get the original layers. I undo this and drag it without the Option key. And then you see I get this as a smart object. And this is not what I want to have. I want to work on it. So Option drag, that's my curves. Option drag, that's my background color fill. Option drag, that's my bubble over there. And Option drag, that's my text. Okay, right now I have all the ingredients. Then I can go to the background curves and just bring down the white point a little bit so that the green of the bubble is better visible. Then I take the bubble, and with the pen tool again, I can take the path over here and bring it in like so. That's okay for the beginning. Then I switch to the text, and here I can insert my text. I have hopefully this somewhere over here. Yeah. Create a mock-up for your thumbnails in Photoshop. So maybe I want to break over here, the line break. Okay. Then I will move this to this position. Then I go back to the bubble. P for pen. I will take it and drag it down a little bit. Go up to the text. This was the wrong position. I need it over here. Now I drag it around with the cursor keys. Go to the bubble, P, Command and drag. With the Shift key, press down. Select both of them. Take the move tool and move the bubble somewhere over here. Yes, like so. And now I can go to the bubble, take the pen key again, or the pen tool again, and now I will just bring this over here. I copied it by accident, and now I have my bubble ready to go. Just tweak it a little bit and bring this in a little bit, and maybe over here just a tiny bit over there. Okay, now I have all the ingredients in. Now I want to lighten my foreground thumbnail a little bit. So with the curves and with a clipping mask over here, so that the curves are just on the MD layer, is this one. And now I can work on the mask. And for this, I press on the mask icon. And when I'm now on the mask, I can go to the brush. And with the brush tool and a black color, I can brush some regions away I don't want to see. And an even better tool than the brush is the following. It's the smudge tool over here. And with the smudge tool and with my preset over there, I want to have a totally soft smudge tool. I can go in and smudge or bring in the curves a little bit, or the mask edges a little bit. And when I wiggle around, I can make the edges softer. So from the pen key before, I have totally hard edges, but when I now wiggle around a little bit, I can make the edges softer. And if I want to smear the edges in a little bit, I can do this even with no problem, like here. A little bit smaller, bring it in on this edge bigger and bring it in so that I don't have a fringe or so. And here again, wiggle around. So with an option click on the mask, you see what I'm doing. And just take this, wiggle around a little bit. And now you see that the edges are getting softened quite a bit. So Option click again, and now I can bring the edge in, and so I'm good to go. Okay, now I want to save this file, Command S, to save it as a PSD file. Here I insert the thumbnail name, okay? And after that I can go in and export it via File, Export, Quick Export as JPEG would be an option, but I go with Export as. And now it's JPEG, full quality, the width and the height as it was. So because I record in full HD, that's also in full HD. Convert to sRGB, it's sRGB, so it's no problem. And now I can export this file, and I export it to the desktop, and then I will move it where it needs to be. So this was a quick one, and this was an intense one from the content I demonstrate to you. If you have any questions, just write them down in the comments below. If you like this video, give me a like. If you are not a subscriber, press now on the subscribe button, and then you are good to go and I am happy. So thanks for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video. See ya!